Uh-oh. This is a recording of a live stream. It may contain bloopers and frequent distractions. The audio and video quality may vary. Thank you for your understanding, and please enjoy.
Can my abilities... No, wait, they cannot hit around the wall.
Quickly. Your
I
characters
will-
don't have time to think either.
Alright, I will...
Unless it's a mechanical thing that you would like to ask, just ask me what you would like to do.
Yeah,
And
I
I
was
will
thinking,
answer
like,
quickly.
can I... Yeah, I mean, I probably can, but can I hit around the wall with a spell?
No,
Okay, so, okay.
you require a line of sight. Unless otherwise stated. So, what do? You serve your action.
I use my action as extra movement,
Sure.
and...
Would you like to move 6 more squares?
Yeah.
You move into the room. You see it is closed off from that side. As you peer into it. It's your turn. Although you can give a quick shout if you want.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, alright, so I'll just shout back to my team, like, there's no way through here.
No way through here, companions! As it echoes through the halls, Rurik is going next. You heard that, although faintly.
I just rush forward so I can see around the corner. So we're going up here. Now I can see Blath standing up there. But still no sign of Zraythas. So I'm going 15 more up there in the hope to get a glance. Or see at least a little bit around the corner.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're dashing pretty much as well, right? Felt like that was more than 5 squares, I presume. So yeah, dash action. You see Zraythas over there, looking in the corner, standing in apparently the middle of a room. You have 2 more squares left, I guess, as far as I recall. Yeah.
Go 1 forward to get a glance of what Zraythas is seeing. Still doesn't see enough, so Rurik goes another step forward.
Now you 2 see that this is going nowhere.
And just look at Zraythas and like, damn it! And turn
That's
around.
your turn. Blath, you go.
Okay. I'm gonna first step in 5 feet. Right, because I assumed that I would be running up here since I heard Zraythas' call. But seeing that the hallway turns right, I'm kind of losing faith that we're gonna get to the place we're trying to go. So I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go back. Hang on. I can't do the cool movie thing. There we go. So I've got 25 feet left to move.
Yes, indeed.
My move action, and then I'll dash another 15.
So you can move up to your full movement. But yes, you're looking out now towards...
I can dash my whole movement?
Yeah, absolutely. You always get
Okay,
your
my
full
bad.
movement when you take the dash action. Or bonus
Okay.
dash bonus action.
Sure. In that case,
So we're at the edge of the stone ledge next
we're
to
going
companion.
full.
Rune!
Oh, I
Can't
can't
move into him though. That's
No,
like...
I'm sorry. That's your
But
personal
you
space.
hop next, Rune in front of you, you see Blath hopping back into the water, locking eyes with you. What do you say, Blath?
We have to move through the crevasse.
That's pretty much your whole turn.
course.
Rune.
You see him like, oh fuck, and he looks back, turns around, moves, runs, dashes actually. So that's 40 feet of my movement, and he will try to get through that crevasse.
Make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Okay. Come on, that's not my worst stat. Ooh, natural 20.
Natural
Ooh.
fucking 20. Doesn't slow you down by any means.
Okay,
And
so
for the sake of it, I will give you 2 more squares of movement.
Well, I can't take exactly the 2 movements because I would be where
With
where
that
Nair is standing.
natural 20 on the acrobatics. I mean, this ceiling is also only about 10 feet high, but I'd say with that acrobatics check, you're able to make your way over Rene.
Okay.
Yep.
Then
As you
I'm
almost
gonna...
all run
Yeah.
above him, you may move yourself in front of him, in between
Okay, cool.
Rene.
Then,
And
yeah, that's all but I
still,
can do. I
Next
dashed.
your turn, you can still.
Wait, can I do bonus action? Can I do bonus action to give it the blood maledict?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I think I'll do that just because it's the best thing I can do that helps you in that similar situation. So again, he gets that very different voice. The light kind of gets grayish, blurred out around him, but his red eyes stay very vibrant, and he says,
Blurshall Dob, Arthasan Barum, Kulmubo, and
that red thingy is bloating up in agony.
It is indeed, while you are even talking in this abyssal tongue that sounds so sinister and evil, you, Tamron, still locking eyes with this were-rat, see its skin bloating up with almost like bubbles of greenish liquid, hindering its movement almost, unless it is willing to make them go pop and deal damage. Well done. Blood Wolf. Next one to go is Rhaenyra. Now that you're in front of him, he's kind of stuck. He's doesn't really know what he shall do. So he will hold his action. And we're back to the top of the round, my man. It is you, Tamron. What do you do?
Okay, so I'm going to use my action to try and break through again.
Indeed, you have to, yes.
Sorry, just give me 1 second. I had to restart my browser, so just opening my character sheet up again. Alright, cool. Good to go.
Oh, completely forgot to show you the picture reference for the were-rat, actually.
Ew.
Oh, cool.
It
Anyone
actually
else?
looks epic.
Anyone else getting a feeling of one more fantasy Skaven?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm getting
Full-time
Twitch more
Skaven here.
flashbacks.
Alrighty then.
Of the green dagger.
That is an 18 on your end. Let's see what this fella rolls. I earlier told you that it has a +0 to strength, right? Roll the natural 18 as well, so we're gonna re-roll that because it's a tie.
But the blood curse makes a strength disadvantage on.
It
on
does.
Yep.
I did not read through this. Thank you.
It has
In
disadvantage
that
on
case,
strength and dexterity.
that
checks.
saves you because now it's a fucking natural 5 and you escape to grapple.
Yes.
Very
Alright.
well.
Okay. My ability to critical hit if I'm surrounded by a certain amount of people do I need to have more than the 2 behind me?
It's not critical to your sneak attack.
Sneak
You
attack.
have to. The enemy has to be engaged with 1 or more of your allies.
Okay, alright.
Which
It's not
isn't that.
It's not gonna help.
I would just suggest get behind us.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Try to escape. It is a very narrow. First things first. You should definitely use your disengage bonus action. Right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'll
Then
use my bonus
you
action
can
for that.
move away. Although moving through your fellows is pretty difficult over here because it's small, right? If they are willing to do so, right, they can make room for you. Usually, I say, due to it being this fairly narrow, I want you to make another acrobatics check to see if you can kind of step over them as they make themselves smaller.
Okay, if I get a high enough roll, I expect to be doing backflips. Come
Not
on.
enough room for you unless you want to poke your head.
13 is not a catastrophe.
13 is indeed not a catastrophe, but it is not good either. So for the purposes of overcoming your allies, you succeed, but it takes your full movement.
Okay.
They are still treated as difficult terrain, and the furthest you can get with your movement is behind Rene, that is.
Yeah, that makes
As
sense.
he actually held his action to grab you or get you out, right, when you come in range, he actually helps you over. That's the
As
only
assistant.
reason why you succeeded. Otherwise, you would have been stuck in between them. He helps you out.
Thank you, brother.
You still have your action. You can dash if you want. Or do something else for the sake of it.
Can I short bow? I mean, trying to get.
Well, you will receive definitely disadvantage because it's that
Yeah,
narrow.
it's gonna-
Even the rapier is tough to wield in here.
I'm gonna see what happens. So I'll disadvantage short bow, and
As you try to stay down, wield your short bow, yell "Stay down" to your comrade. Shoot out, and the arrow just ricochets somewhere off the wall. The chaos did not hit.
it's a solid miss.
It's your turn. At least you got out of there, right? So there you go. Next one to go is our were-rat individual, who is now locking eyes with you, Rune, the Bloodhunter. As it is lunging forward to attack. First with his dagger. That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
With a full 6 points piercing damage
Ow.
in your shoulder. Then tries to bite you as well, receiving the damage.
Okay.
Because I feel like it is necrotic.
Yep, it is necrotic. 1d8.
So you may roll damage for that.
Oh, yeah. 1d8. 6.
Not too shabby. As it's biting, kind of maneuvering around in this small space, you see some of the bubbles pop and yet it's a 17 to hit, and in his
Barely hits, but it hits. Yes.
ferocious anger, it actually
I need to get a
connects
shield, man. I need to get a shield.
and hits you right in the shoulder. You receive 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'm bloodied officially. I'm gonna set the attack. Oop. There we go.
Also, you have to do a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution save. Okay. Come on. 19.
Come on, buddy. You got this.
You feel a slight burn from the biting wound, and as
I
you
see.
know, the lycanthropic creatures can, inflict their curse through bite attacks. You, however, rolled high enough and succeeded, and you shrugged off the effect.
If I can, as a reaction, I'm just gonna say, sorry, my friend, I'm already taken.
Next one to go is Zraythas.
Alright.
What do you do?
So, just to be sure, I was too big anyway to get into the
Yes,
crevice,
that's
right?
true.
Yeah. Alright. In that case, I will just wait. Let me undo that.
What the
I will
fuck are you
just
doing?
explore this way.
Alright.
I got this. So, and we'll use the
Dash action again, I suppose. If you want to go further than
I
that.
am thinking because, as I remember, if I remember correctly, there is the archer there. Would make sense.
Might
so
be.
Can I meanwhile turn to Rurik and ask him if he's going to follow me, or try to go and help Tamron?
And you will receive a reply. It's you can't have like conversations unless you spend your actions. Right? Don't expect a response. You can throw in one-liners. You have to make a decision now, unless you want to spend your action. Just saying. So what do you do, Dino?
Oh, just stand there then.
Alright. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Or so you stay where you are and ask Rurik that. Alright, Rurik, it's your turn. You can reply.
Rurik
Yeah.
will
I mean, it's no point to ask anymore because it would use my action, and yeah, I mean, I would need my action to move further, so I'm not even gonna bother.
Sure.
Rurik just, as he charges forwards, nods by passing by him, going up here, then moving up here, and kind of stops before the corner, holding the hand up high towards Zraythas and lowers down behind his shield. He tries to, well, stealth himself and go sneakily further on from there.
Certainly, you can try to take the hide action. So, as your action, you try to go stealthily, try to move swiftly. Make your stealth check. Usually, though, with disadvantage, as you know already from
Exactly,
your
because
heavy
of
armor.
the armor. Here we go.
That is a 2, unfortunately. That's your turn. Although you still have your bonus action if you want to ignite your battle axe.
That would be an idea, and that's what we gonna do. Well, unless Rurik just where put my sheet, goddammit. I will just invent something. He just plugs up a head here from his head, and he's red, putting on his axe, just scratching over his palm and like Skriftar buff, and hits his arm on the axe and just ignites it into a blazing flame. And I have to
Roll your Hammercraft die to see how much damage you take. But still, your axe is ablaze. And that is the end of your turn.
That was
We're gonna
so cool.
continue with
That was so
Blath.
cool. I think my axe is ablaze right now, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I mean.
Is there a button for the Hammercraft die?
I feel
you
like
have
it.
to set it up yourself.
Ah, right.
As well.
So in that case, just roll a d4, that is.
Okay.
And
Slash
subtract
R1d4.
and you take that much damage.
Ooh, lucky.
Only one? Well done. Alrighty, Blath, what do you do?
Blath is sprinting after Rune. No questions.
You look into the
Okay.
tunnel and you
Yeah.
see Tamron's back, at least. Although
That's the
actually
first
his
time I
face,
see down
I
tunnel. actually.
suppose he was turned around anyway, looking towards you. Just no, actually, true. You tried to shoot at it. Sorry, you see the back of Tamron now, as he's looking down the crevasse. What do you do?
Right, there's no way I'm gonna be able to shoot the rat from here, right?
Oh, you will do so with disadvantage, though.
Okay,
I mean,
but
usually I would give Tamron double disadvantage because it's fucking mad to shoot in there. But
I
you're
feel
still.
like I've got 3 people I could accidentally hit.
No. Let's say, for the sake of it, you are able to not shoot them, right?
Okay, in that case, why not? Get out of the way!
Tell them to duck down.
Wait,
How they do?
disadvantage.
Roll with disadvantage. Yes,
My
roll
bad,
once
my bad.
Roll
again.
one more. Come on. Not a nat one. That's the one thing we don't want.
Yeah.
Still, your arrow, as you try to shoot, but it's that narrow, and actually just goes wide over the creature as he just makes a quick sidestep and it ricochets somewhere off in the distance. And that's your turn.
Yep.
Rune, there you are, standing face to face with your misty cold blade. What do you do?
If he was smart, he would dodge, but he's not smart. He's seeing like a lycanthrope that he does not like. That almost killed his friend, so he's gonna swing for it. So just snouts back and tries to stab it actually with his sax,
Go for
which is a short sword. So
Go for it.
no, that's a miss.
Just goes wide, unfortunately. I mean, the sax is still like short enough so you can maneuver it, but you just goes wide, gets sidestepped.
And he just stares at it. Come at me. That's all I can do.
Next one is Rainier, who turns around to you, Tamron, looks you dead in the eye, and says, "Get fucking out!" And is trying to shove you out. I suppose you don't resist, right?
Nope.
All right.
I'm very bloodied and quite weak. I mean, as much as I want to stay and fight, I haven't got much fight in me.
It will, as its turn, move its like a shove action, combination of shove action and grapple shit. Push you 15 feet towards the outside, turns back around, tries to shield you from the back. Right. But that's about it. Tamron, you're next. What do you do?
Okay, can I try a medicine check?
For what?
What?
Am I able to heal myself at all? Like, do I?
No.
I
No.
I don't know.
Medicine is actually a knowledge talent, right?
Oh, right.
There's no way you can just like with medicine, just with looking at your wounds, like treat them. You could spend like 10 minutes to apply like a medic kit, right? The healer's kit, but you don't have that time.
I don't have one, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna move further out. Do I have a penalty to movement at all?
Nope. Unless you hit the water, that is.
Okay. I am gonna try and just get to here.
Okay.
Alrighty. There you are.
And then with my bonus action, try hide.
You have to break vision for that. So you
Take a step to the side.
let's just assume if you took a step to the side,
Yeah,
there,
cool.
then you can take your bonus action hide.
Okay.
Then you still have your action if you want to shoot.
Yep.
Look back around the corner. Give it a go.
Well, he does.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping I could do. Yes, yeah, that's it.
Go for it. Make your attack roll. First, make your stealth check, though. I'm sorry, forgot about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shall I check
Stealth
that?
check
Okay.
first.
So
Nice.
That's certainly enough.
Now
Nice.
you
Go
can.
with your attack with advantage in that case, also triggering sneak attack button.
Anyways, because I'm 5 feet of that creature.
Obviously, yes, but I wanted to
Yeah.
emphasize the advantage. Just worded that
Yeah,
way.
come on. Move back into sight and shoot that fucking thing.
The 23 to hit. That's certainly Death's hit. You shout down, "Duck!" Rune just lowers his head slightly. You aim right for the head of the creature.
Nice damage.
15 pure points of piercing damage. Not piercing the skin, just ricocheting of the head of that were-rat. Not inflicting a single point of damage.
Point. Wow.
And that's your turn.
Wait, not inflicting a single point? Or
Not
inflicting
inflicting a single point of damage. Immunity.
Just like mechanically, we realized that it's immune to physical damage.
If you saw that, well, you would have realized by now.
Just saw it.
yeah.
Okay.
Tamron should know. He's like, wait, what? My dagger? Okay, was it? Okay, now you're definitely certain. that
Yeah,
there
it's
is
the second time in a row now that I've landed a square hit and just nothing.
Nice
Yeah.
hit. Not inflicting a single point of damage. As it's its turn now, the were-rat kind of goes into a chuckle like snarls and brings his dagger down once again to Rune. Which misses with only a 14 to hit.
Yeah.
But it will go for a bite once again. That is a natural 19, so that
That hits.
does indeed. Move roll for damage. Okay. Double check real quick for the modifier. Yeah, you're lucky. It's only 7 damage.
Yeah, I'm barely standing.
Still, make a Constitution saving throw as once again the teeth sink into your flesh, trying to corrupt it.
Come on. Con save! 17.
There we go. At least something going for you guys.
My man.
Sorry. Whew. That's it.
He will not be tainted by one of these. He has someone in mind already for his curse.
Zraythas, you're up. Back to the top. What do you do? Can't hear you at the moment, so you're muted.
Oh, oops. So,
No worries.
I saw Zraythas Rurik's gesture for holding behind the wall, so I will just go like 1 square past him to see what's around.
You move your light source, you will actually see something. There we go.
Yeah, I already did. So,
And what do you do?
trying to fit it back on that 1 square. Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
You see it opening up over here,
Yeah.
and apart from that, continuing onward.
So from here on, I will wave to Rurik and continuing the other 15 feet that I have left.
Right.
And I will use the light ability to put on this torch, or well, put the light on the torch.
Will gladly do so.
You know that my character has dark vision if you do it from
Did
Yeah,
it for
but-
fire, whatever.
Yeah.
You would use prestidigitation for that though if you want to ignite it, or did
yeah.
you want to touch it and make it light? Because you can just ignite it with prestidigitation.
Yeah, I'll just light it with prestidigitation then.
Alrighty, there we go.
The P
That's,
word.
that's your turn.
Fine. As Zraythas just waves me along, I just assume that there is something, so I will just follow him and move 1 forward to see what he sees, and then dodge pass by him. So with 15, and then have another up there, and then move another 10 up here, and
So, then can take a
can
run
I try to hide again?
with your action, sure. But I can tell you that until now, because moving stealthily also takes half your movement speed, so you can't move only half as much, right? Until now, whoever is around the corner definitely has heard you guys. So
Okay.
fine.